Welcome back, once again, adventurers, to Let's Play Robotics Notes Elite. In the last episode, Sawada sent Kaito and Frau a very special app, designated DG297, 3rd edition, version 4.11. An anti Kimijima app, if you will. Very similar in style to IUO, which is rather the point. Think of it as a shot being fired at Ko Kimijima himself. And on that subject, Misaki Tsunomiya has been overseeing the final preparations of the VAB rocket that will be launched into outer space. However, last of her will has been consumed by that of Ko Kimijima. Even if we do set off into battle, there is probably going to be nothing left of Misaki Tsunomiya to save. But it is the 28th of February, 2020, Friday. Come what may, it all ends today. Yeah, today is the day. The mist is clearing. It's only a matter of time. And the first tweep is from Frau. Just saw real eye return and healed up, functioning as intended. Sleepiness has blown away. Wanted to pull some dirty pranks, but kept it to myself. Doo-hoo-hoo. One from Akio. You just need to rest, Kai. Your time will come later. Stay in the best condition you can. Don't let everybody's hard work go to waste. Counting on you. Right. I know. It's the only thing we can say at this stage of the game. Nothing from List B, and meanwhile List C. Looks like something is happening in Tanegashima. A few hours ago, a local in Tanegashima was doing an eco live. They were building a giant robot. Also, last year's runner-up, Akio Tsunomiya and Frau Kajiro were seen together. So that was being broadcast. What do you mean? This conspiracy theory is moving towards Tanegashima? Wasn't Akio Tsunomiya at the expo yesterday? A life-size gun barrel made by high schoolers will fight to save the world, or something like that. Or something. Up the capture image. That is the robot. Just saw it, but what is that papier-mâché? Are they playing around in this situation? No, we are taking this very seriously, Nambu-sen. What is happening in Tanegashima? The rumors that a black hole is going to appear in Tanegashima and the world is in trouble. And black hole, LOL, yes, LOL, the world is in trouble, LOL. I read a post that JAXA gotten taken over. That they have. When I hear about Tanegashima, I imagine the Committee of 300. Kurikane needs to fly to Tanegashima now. They're all the hashtags of Kurikane. Haneda and Narita are both closed. No plans of flying. Well, you've never heard about Chofu. What are they trying to do with papier-mâché? If the world is in danger, why don't they ask the police or self-defense force, or even the US Army in Okinawa? Sadly, they cannot help in this situation. In this situation, I don't think any of them would listen to a story that may not be true. I fully support them because Ageo Tsunomiya-chan is cute. Remember that boy that was with Ageo Tsunomiya at Robo 1? As a person who is amazed by his operating skills, I want him to do a good job. Way to put on the pressure there. I'll request a live broadcast, then I'll watch. Now we're going to be graced by the wise trio. I wonder. Oh, and we are. Only one message from Lightning Fast Nightheart. There's no response from Sister Centipede. Does that mean... Unfortunate, Nightheart, but she is gone. Gone forever. I didn't think I would get a request as DASP instead of Dash. It's been many years, but it seems it's time for me to break out the big guns. Oh. DASP is short for Daru the Super Programmer. This will be on the test. I'm so OP. If you didn't know, Dash stands for Daru the Super Hacker. That's hacker, not hacker, or just plain old hack. Oh well. Oh. Nai is in Tanegashima. She'll take care of it. It'll be alright, I'm sure of it. Glad to see the vote of confidence there, Kurikame. We've got a long day ahead of us. The mist is clearing. The sky is still dark. For now. I can just barely make out the blood-red aurora. Yeah, it's all hands on deck. There isn't going to be another day after this one, if we don't proceed. Nai-san comes running into the hangar. She then calls out to everyone still working there. It's already on the move. 8 or 9 hours. That's still a bit of time, fortunately. Nai-san's report causes everyone to tense up. The intel must have come from one of the JAXA employees hiding near the TNSC, monitoring the launch site. So much for your vaunted security, Mr. Kokimijima. All of the JAXA employees aside from Chief Tsunomiya evacuated here safely, but a few brave souls volunteered to go back to the site for surveillance. Need all the intel we can get.
あと1時間で作業は終わらせるから。
An hour is all we need.
アキホちゃん、このネジ足りないんだけど、予備はどこにあったっけ?
However, it's still a work in progress.
フルゴーリ、プログラムの方は
今やってるし、最悪歩かせながらアップデートしてく。
ask for.
おい、レーザー銃座を車に積み込むから男子生徒20人くらい集まれ。
Oh, well, you look at that. Michi is actually behaving like an advisor and a supervisor for a change. There are some people sleeping in the corner of the hangar who are unable to make it through the night. We probably shouldn't rouse them. Yeah, we need everyone to be at their best, especially Kaito. The older women are feeding all of us hot pork miso soup that they make by borrowing the local joint's kitchen. Several cranes are gathered here at the airport. And it's only now that here I am wishing that Mizuka Ire would actually be joining us. But sadly she cannot. Along with tons of cars parked in front of the hangar with their headlights on in order to supply lighting to the hangar. It's ridiculously early in the morning. And yet, the once deserted airport is filled with people. I know this is kind of an inappropriate time to say this, but it sort of feels like a festival. Dawn will be here soon. When that happens, we need to be fully prepared. The final showdown is approaching. The last battle awaits.
ロボ部全員集まった？
Indeed, we are here, but first and foremost, we have something on Twitter, and also IUO is gone. The app created by Koki Mijima and Happiness for You has been deleted, and in its place is DG297 3rd edition version 4.11. First a tweet from Mr. Pleiades. If we had another half day, it could have been better. Unfortunately, Subaru, we don't have half a day left. And if we want to stop that rocket in time, don't have enough time, gotta work it out somehow. I wonder what happens when we go to... Yep, there it is. DG297, 3rd edition, version 4.11. What does the DG stand for? We'll have to ask Dash that. And it has the apps, it has the annotations, much like IUO. Only this time we won't be seeing Mr. Koki Mijima anytime soon. Unless he manages to hack in, which would be the worst case scenario since this is supposed to be an anti-Kimijima app. But anyway, the Robotics Club is assembled. Along with those two. Akio is all pumped up after glancing at each of the club members gathered in the classroom. And more besides. Heck, even I feel more focused after changing into my uniform like everyone else did. That would be nice, but we got what we got.
いりませんよ。
However, Misaki is wearing a battle uniform, I might add.
日高君はその足だから着られないもんね。
Juno as a race is a very fine point.
そうじゃなくて、パイロットスーツなんてピチピチじゃないですか。
もしかしてスバルくんさ、女子部員のピチピチパイロットスーツ姿を妄想したわけ？
Kind of sounding a little bit like Frau there, Kaito.
いや、違います。
むしろ男子部員の股間に注目だろう、デュー。
一番の変態はコナちゃんだったか。
Indeed she is. Meanwhile, our pure-hearted Juno has turned bright red. That's probably the correct reaction.
はーい、静かに。ガンツク1の改良は無事に完了しました。みんな本当にご苦労様。
Naki are acting like a proper club president.
手伝ってくれたみんなにも後でお礼言うつもりだけど、まずは部員のみんなに。
She bows her head to us. Both Subaru and Juno look somewhat proud. Frau, meanwhile, well, she's fidgeting about, as usual.
限られた時間でできるだけのことはやったと思う。
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. We just have to hope that it's enough.
あとはどう戦うか、どう勝つのか。
Indeed.
というわけで TNSC 攻略戦の作戦会議を始めるね。ナエさん、地図お願いします。
She then spreads open a large paper map. Two of them, in fact. Yeah, it's not just the island, it's also the cape as well. One of us of the entire island of Tanegashima. The other is of the Tanegashima Space Center campus. Nai-san, Michi, and Doc are also present for the meeting.
今回の戦いは地球全体、人類全体の命がかかった戦いだってことは知ってると思う。
Indeed we are.
うちらだけで何とかしなくちゃならない。負けたら50億人が死んじゃって、しかも地球は死の星になって悪い奴らに支配されちゃう。
Evil doers is putting it mildly, but yes, the Committee of 300 certainly fit into that category there, Akio.
絶対に負けられない戦いなの。
True words have never been spoken.
でも大丈夫。正義はうちらにある。
Unfortunately, we're going to need more than justice
だから
when this
絶
fight.
対に勝てる。ジャキーン。
But then again, she wouldn't be Akio Tsunomiya if she didn't behave like that, Kaito. みんなもやってよ。 Cringeworthy as it was, Akio's optimism is actually necessary if we want to move forward.
話を先に進めましょう。
はい。
Yeah, shut down by Subaru yet again. Akio's shoulders drop in disappointment for a moment before she recollects herself.
じゃあ宇宙センターの最新情報についてはナエさんから。BHB を搭載した敵のロケット、仮にコードネームを黒いの1号としますが、 黒いの1号は現在種子島宇宙センター大崎社上吉信第一射程にて燃料補給中です。
The Osaki area, where Gunbill 2 was engineered of all places.
打ち上げ予定の X 時刻はだいたいお昼の12時から13時くらいだと予想されます。
So we have to get there before then.
テロリストの残り人数は分かっているだけで5人。
Well, that's good to know. Isan captured the four that raided the old airport. She tried to extract info from them. They didn't
ほぼ
budge.
全員重機で武装していると考えていいと思います。
Yeah, they are. But the fact that we're only dealing with a few small individuals isn't the issue at hand here.
コナちゃんのホテルを襲撃してきた人たちはハンドガンしか持ってなかったんですけど、もしかすると突撃銃や狙撃銃を持っている人もいるかもしれません。
They could also be equipped with other things as well besides conventional weapons. That's what we need to watch out for in this situation. Putting aside the matter of Kaminagi and Sumeragi at present.
テロリストのメンバーは1人を除き全員がロケット打ち上げのノウハウを持つメンバーみたいでして、
But not all of them are equipped with RPGs.
私たちの襲撃に備えているというより打ち上げ準備にかかりきりになってますね。
Well, this was supposed to be a lightning assault. Yeah. If they wanted to lock down Tanegashima, they very well could have, but that would have also drawn attention. Yeah.
他にドローンを持ってる可能性もありますけど、多分あったとしてももう使えないはず。
If we had to deal with more UAVs, that would definitely be an issue.
だからテロリストで厄介なのは1人だけです。
The only threat that matters.
大型ハグで武装した瀬宮美咲だけですね。
Isan nods firmly.
うちのお姉ちゃんが登場してるスメラギはちょうど第一射程の目の前 VAB との間に配置されてる。
So Sumeragi, of course, will be guarding the rocket against any intrusion.
敵の親玉君島公はうちらの存在に気づいてるわけだから当然襲撃を警戒してるはず。
In fact, they will be counting on it.
それ以外に今宇宙センターには誰もいない。
That's the current status of the TNSC, huh?
以上を踏まえてのこっちの作戦だけど、まとめてくれたスバル説明よろしく。
その前にヤシオ先輩、エグゾスケルトン社の偉い人からアンチ君島抗ウイルスについて連絡は？
いやまだ間に合わないかもしれない。
We have the app, but we don't actually have the crucial component necessary to get rid of Kimijima.
そうですか。
Sabaru doesn't back down, however. Judging by his response, it would appear that he wasn't expecting it to be ready from the start. Yeah, we're just going to have to rely on the good old-fashioned frontal assault. And, on that subject, yeah. Yeah, going to have to make our way, from Nakatane all the way down to Minametane, and yeah, the Osaki office here, and which is the launch site. And just going back on a previous thing I said, Cape Katakura, which was where Misaki was previously, and where Michi said that Mizuka had died, but I'm pretty sure it was elsewhere. But I have no time to look at that. I thought I'd find it again, but no, the locations aren't coming up. Never mind. That was just me going off on a tangent.
では、アンチ君島抗ウイルスについてはないものとして考えます。
That virus is the ace in the hole, our last resort. But yeah, we need to rely more on Gunbuild 1.
まず、こちらの勝利条件を設定しました。勝利条件はもちろん黒いの1号打ち上げを阻止することです。
Indeed, I would also posit the neutralization of the black hole bomb as being the other part of that victory condition.
その勝利条件をもとに戦力を3つに分けます。 A 部隊は頑張れる試作1号機海を運用する
スーパーガンツクワン。
はい。
Just roll with it, Subaru.
呼び方スーパーガンツクワンだから。
I mean, we could have called him Mega Gunbuild 1 or Mecha Gunbuild 1. But Super
Subaru?
works too. After all, he's not the same old Gunbuild 1.
ナンセンスだ。でもここで言い争ってる暇はないので。
Indeed, we do not.
A 部隊はスーパーガンツク1を運用する中種ロボ部。
That, of course, will be us.
B 部隊は天のおじさんをリーダーにした潜入部隊。
Eyes leading the second unit.
C 部隊は5詰めとしてもしも作戦が失敗した場合に一か八かの突入を仕掛ける
And
トラック
that's...
部隊です。
Sorry, there's Subaru. And that's the backup.
C 部隊は作戦中は後ろに控えててもらうの。
Just in case.
基本的には出番はないと考えて、戦力としても当てにしちゃダメだからね。
Yeah, we don't have trained soldiers, or mercenaries for that matter.
C 部隊が動くときはもう他に手段がなくなってどうしようもないときだけ。
Absolute worst case scenario is that the BHB is activated should the launch fail and we fail to neutralize it in the process.
物量作戦で宇宙センターの西側と北側から突入する。言ってみれば特攻。味方が犠牲になるのを前提にしてるから。
This really is turning into an operation.
C 部隊を動かさないで済むようにうちらが頑張らないとね。
C 部隊の指揮はドクに取ってもらいます。
おう任せろ。
というわけで作戦は主に A 部隊と B 部隊で実行しますが、大崎社上に突入する中種ロボ部の A 部隊は陽動部隊となります。
陽動？
その名の通りおとりです。
Ah, clever. Yeah. Rather than ourselves be the main force, yeah, we're going to be the distraction. Some might be disappointed with this, but glorification is not what we're going for in this fight.
おとりとしての役割だけでいいってこと？
By luring away SUMERAGI, that'll make it easier for the others to infiltrate the facility.
でもミサ姉を倒さなくちゃロケット打ち上げは阻止できないよ。
カイ、最後まで聞いて。
I shut up. Akio and Subaru must have a plan. Yeah, don't think it's going to be as simple as taking down Misaki there, Kaito. I don't really care if I'm beta or not as long as I get to fight Misane.
勝利条件をさっき最初に提示したはずです。目的はあくまでロケット打ち上げの阻止であって、スメラギと瀬宮美咲に勝つことじゃない。
Although that being said, neutralizing Sumeragi would also be a good thing because, yeah, aside from Gun Build 1, we literally have nothing that can stand up to Sumeragi's weaponry.
なので B 部隊がこの作戦のメインとなるんです。
Nisa nods vigorously. Judging by her response, she's already agreed to this plan. In other words, it'll be Knight Noji and her teammates that get to be the heroes in this fight. But then again, we never set out to be heroes now, did we?
B 部隊のメンバーは4人。途中、大崎社長を監視している2人と合流してもらって、6人で総合司令塔へ潜入してください。もしかすると武装したテロリストと遭遇する可能性もあります。それと君島コートも。
That won't be the case as long as Ko is controlling Misaki.
大丈夫。心強いメンバーばかりですから。
I have no doubts about that.
乾さんと近藤さんは警察官だし、羽生さんは消防団です。この人たちと一緒なら100人力ですよ。私だって精一杯頑張りますからね。
I can believe it.
武器は拘束したテロリストからハンドガンを全部で4丁。
And the knowledge and the resolve to use them.
乾さんと近藤さんは警官の正式拳銃を持ってます。あとはとあるルートから手に入れたサブマシンガンが2丁と手榴弾が10個。
Yes, certain source. What exactly is the source again? Better you not ask that question, Kaito. What an oddball.
うまく指令センターまでたどり着いたら、ロケット打ち上げのシステムをダウンさせてください。
Yeah, worst case scenario, BHB has a remote detonation device.
それで僕らの勝ちです。
わかりました。
Isan is almost too perfect to lead the infiltration unit, but that's just how it is. She has great combat skills, knows the TNSC facility inside and out, and she's armed, which is precisely why Subaru is entrusting her with this mission. And since there aren't very many terrorists on the opposing side, she won't be outnumbered. However,
人質が危ないかもしれないけど大丈夫。
Kenichiro's life is now hanging in the balance. That too is an issue. And of course we have to, entertain the possibility that AR techniques might be used against us in their own form of subversion. The chief of TNSC, Mr. Sunomiya, has been taken hostage. If they find out about our plan, you could very well be killed as a result. And yet we're going to have to take that risk. As
それ
painful
を
as it may
議
be,
論してる時間はないから。
we only get one shot at this.
アキちゃんはそれでいいわけ。
Okay has nothing to do with that, Kaito. Akio shakes her head side to side rigorously.
いいことなんてないよ。 ちらは特殊部隊でも軍隊でもない。完璧な作戦なんて立てられない。だから切り捨てなくちゃいけないところも出てくるの。あとは無事なのを祈るだけ。
There's only so much we can do. But even still, we have to keep our fingers crossed. Akio is obviously doing her best not to let her personal feelings leak out. She's been biting down tightly on her lip, and her hands have been clenched into giant tight fists. She's trying desperately not to think about the possibility that her father may be murdered by her own sister. Which is why I opt not to pry any further.
説明を続けます。B 部隊の動きから目をそらすため、スーパーガンツクワンには派手に暴れてもらう必要があります。スーパーガンツクワンはこの旧空港から宇宙センターまで徒歩で進撃してください。
宇宙センターの近くまでトラックで運ぶんじゃダメなの？
スーパーガンツクワンは自力で立たせることができませんからね。トラックで運搬する場合、途中で襲撃されたらなすすべがないんです。だったら最初から歩かせていくという考えです。
Besides, Gunbuild 1 is, Super Gunbuild 1 is far too large for infiltration work, and we don't have any camouflage whatsoever, which is why this mission is the way that it is.
間抜け感は出ますが、ロケットの打ち上げ時間がある程度予想できているので、焦る必要はありません。鳴らし運転の意味も込めています。フルゴーリがまだプログラムのアップデートを全て終えていませんし。
That too is a concern.
堂々と進撃していった方が敵としてもスーパーガンツクワンに気を取られるでしょ。それだけナイさんたちが潜入しやすくなるはず。
The display should hopefully lull them into a false sense of certainty.
スメラギは現在大崎社長にいますが、場合によっては迎撃のために出張ってくるかもしれません。そうなれば僕らとしては狙い通りです。
For the time being, that'll leave the TNSC practically defenseless.
ちなみに俺さ、引き分け狙いとかじゃなくてミサ姉に勝つつもりなんだけど、問題ないよね。
言うじゃねえか、付き添い。
Well, that's what we're going to find out, Fujita. Doc has been patiently listening up until now. He has a big grin on his face.
そういうの嫌いじゃねえぜ。
Well, that's always been Kaito's dream, his one goal.
そりゃどうも。
もちろんスメラギに勝っても何ら問題なしです。
ガイなら勝てるよ。正義はうちらにあるし。
Well, looks like you got their support.
僕も勝てると思います。
I didn't expect Subaru to agree. I figured he'd tell me to quit dreaming or something. But of course, Subaru doesn't stop there.
ただし相手がスメラギであると限定した場合ですが。
何が言いたい？
神凪に勝てる見込みは限りなく低い。僕はそう考えています。
we're going to have to fight them both.
だからこそスーパーガンツクワンは陽動役に割り当てたわけです。
He's right, that there's a hopeless gap between our basic capabilities. It may bug me, but I'm still glad that Subaru is able to maintain his cool throughout all this.
じゃあ対神凪については俺のパイロットとしての実力が問われるわけだ。
That being said, Kaito does still have one ace in the hole. There is one way that Kaito may or may not be able to deal with Kaminagi. It is a huge gamble should he choose to invoke it, but it is an option we cannot afford to keep off the table should it come to that. That in of itself gets me fired up, so I can't say I mind too much. It is pretty annoying though.
改良した1号機について聞いていいかな。具体的にどこが変わったのか。
Subaru nods. Yeah. You need
足
to
の
know.
モーターをモノポールモーターに換装したことで歩行スピードは試作1号機と比べ段違いです。試作2号機ほどではないですが。
Yeah, by the way, we we currently aren't going to be getting any more monopoles. Not that we actually need more monopoles in this situation. But we could use
一
them
番
either.
大きな変更点は両腕を外したことですね。
結局外したんだ。
It was a choice that had to be done.
ただの飾りでしたから。
偉い人にはそれが。
それ昨日も言ってましたね。
Indeed, you did.
腕を外してパイルバンカーを取り付けたんだっけ。
はい。毒の特別性です。
Yeah, that pile bunker is also going to be very important. Or those pile bunkers, I should say.
まずは一つだけだ。左腕に装着しておいた。
Only one,
二つ目は調整中だ。まだ完成してね。
How soon can it be prepared, Doc?
そっちについてもあと2時間くらいありゃ完成する。そしたら後からトラックで追いかける。
2 hours isn't the worst case scenario. We can work
道
with
中
2
で装着
hours.
ということになると思います。
And prepping it on the move is actually a sound strategy as well.
できるの。
アタッチメントは事前に取り付けておいた。そこにくっつけるだけで済むようにはしてある。もちろんクレーン車での作業とプロの作業員が必要だがな。
And of course, that would be where you come in, Fujita.
今は左右のバランスを取るためにカウンターウェイトとして土のうをぶら下げてます。
No, a sandbag will have to do.
全くかっこよくないけどね。
It's huge progress that Akio was willing to compromise.
一応角度調整のために肩にはサーボモーターを入れましたが、調整可能なのは3段階だけです。下を向いた状態がデフォルト。射出後に巻き戻す時もこのポジションにします。次が斜め45度。一応対神凪を想定していますが、使う機会はないでしょう。
Good to have it on hand anyway. We'll see about that.
最後に90度。これは対スメラギ用です。
パイルバンカーの使用回数制限はあるの？
Excellent question, Akio.
電力によるだろうな。 かなりの電気釘だ。
Yeah. Supergun built ones, yeah. Supply isn't infinite.
リアルタイムでレーザー光送電による給電が行われてるなら特に問題はねえけどよ。バッテリーのみで稼働してるときは気をつけな。
レーザー光送電銃は長深田先生の軽トラに乗せてスーパーガンツク1の後ろをついていきます。ですが戦闘中は激しい動きが予想されるので常に給電できるとは思わないでください。
Yeah, things are definitely gonna get a bit hairy out there.
それとパイルバンカで攻撃を仕掛けるつもりならこれだけは覚えとけ。攻撃をぶち当てたら相手だけじゃなくこっちもその衝撃でひしゃげたり曲がったりするのは間違いねえ。そうなったら使い物にはならなくなる。
Yeah, always be wary of recoil.
場合によっちゃ一回使っただけでそうなっちまう可能性だってある。そいつを忘れんな。
なるほど。
パイルバンカは攻撃力重視に調整しています。ただスメラギの装甲を破壊できるほどの威力はありません。むしろ硬いところに当たればドクの言う通りこっちだけひしゃげて使い物にならなくなるでしょうね。スメラギの資料を見ましたが6本ある足のうち1本を破壊してもその動きを止めることはできそうにありません。
Yeah, as long as it has 4 legs that it can move on. Yeah.
そのための6本足だろうからね。
そして足があるために胴体部分には簡単に近接攻撃を仕掛けられない。
Those extended blades.
ただし一つだけ例外があります。雲で例えると目玉がある位置、ここに FOS があります。
And of course, it's pretty much where the cockpit is, obviously.
フィンガーオペレートシステムだっ
Oh,
け。
that is the cockpit.
そうです。言ってみれば6本足を動かすための心臓部です。
そこを潰せばスメラギは無力化できる。
できますか。かなり細かく狙いを定める必要がありますが。
やるしかないでしょ。
I'm not in a position where I can choose what I can or can't do. I just gotta do it, whether it succeeds or fails.
問題はスメラギには遠隔攻撃があること。
Yeah, that's the other issue.
ミサイルをどう防ぐかだよね。
Yeah.
それについてはフルゴーリから
アイリタンからもらった情報が役に立ったわ。昨日沢田キュンから送られてきた DG297 以下略を使う。
Everyone has already installed it on their Pokeballs.
以上ですが何か。
ちょっとフラウも何の説明にもなってないよ。
Yeah, and also I have a question. Why are you using a Looney Tunes reference on all things?
つまりミサイルの目をくらませるっつうか。そのためにあらかじめ用意したタグを大崎車上のあちこちにペタペタ貼れば OK。
That might work. Maybe.
それだけでいいの？
It we had the list of shopping items that Subaru had suggested before, we might have a better chance of actually dealing with the missile's guidance systems, but we don't. DG297 3rd edition version 4.11 is an app that was created to function like IRUO. It can see IRUO geotags as well as place them. We have Frau explain to us the effect that placing geotags has on missiles. This method gives us the ability to engage in hand-to-hand combat without worrying about them. Much like gun barrel, we don't have any projectile weapons, but this should allow us to cover that handicap, should being the key word. This way I can bust the FOS with the pile bunker and disable SUMERAGI.
いけるかもね。
The chance is all we have, Kaito.
それなら伴走するサンダーエンペラーにミサイルをぶち当てられることもなくなるな。
それでもスメラギに近づくのはかなり至難の業でしょうが、しかも格闘戦に持ち込んでも向こうには前足のブレードがある。
ま、その辺は俺の腕でなんとかするよ。
そんな簡単なノリで大丈夫なんですか？もしブレードをボディに食らえば、ヤシオ先輩は死にますよ。
Yeah, that is a given. Not even Kaito, second best in the world, can argue with that logic. A tense moment of silence.
そんなヘマをするほど俺は下手くそじゃない。それに俺だって一応策は用意したんでね。
策？
俺にはスローモーっていう特殊能力がある。こいつはまあ知ってる人は知ってると思うけど、傍目には発作に見えるあれね。それが起きると反応速度が10倍ぐらいになるんだ。そいつを任意に起こせるようになったこの装置でね。
So we can now finally use it at will. Interesting. I point the EM irradiation device sitting by my feet. The circuit board I got from the old community center the day before has already been inserted. I tested it on myself earlier and it worked like a charm.
だから今の俺の反応速度はチート並みってこと。
But that being said, there's only so much you can use slow-mo before your body pretty much starts falling apart.
カイ。
But it's the only major advantage we have.
まあそんなわけでスーパーガンツク1の機体性能の悪さは俺の腕で多少はフォローできるはず。
It's still better than nothing. Like Subaru said at the start, it should be enough to take down SUMERAGI. The problem is Kaminagi. If it gets deployed to buy time, then we're screwed. As far as the robot's raw capabilities are concerned, our odds are 0 to 10 against. We have no chance, obviously. That's why I didn't object to Naisan's B unit being the primary strike force.
雷を引っ張り出せたとしても、カイ、無理はしないでね。向こうが時間稼ぎに出るなら、こっちも時間稼ぎをすればいい。
そうです。 ロケット打ち上げ阻止は私に任せてください。
And again, time isn't something that we can afford
了解。
at this late stage. That said, I'm not looking for a draw here. This is the fight to determine who's the best in the world. Isn't that right, Mizane?
作戦については以上。じゃあ A 部隊の人員配置を発表するね。
Oh, what?
スーパーガンツク1パイロットはカイ。
当然だよ。今回ばかりは譲るつもりもないし。
その後にミッチーがサンダーエンペラーを運転して続いて。
おう。
電源車はサンダーエンペラーで牽引する形になってる。行こう。荒い運転はすんなよ。
Yeah, you better.
分かってるって。いつも言ってるがな。俺は法定速度は守る主義なんだ。これ、豆な。
May follow the speed limit, but your driving is still terrible.
それと、お前らの活躍は世界中に映像としてしっかり中継してやる。任せとけ。
When you say it like that, I worry. Michi likes to record everything on video, but I've never actually seen any footage he's taken though.
サンダーエンペラーの荷台にレーザー送電用の銃座を置くから、それの操作は順よろしく。
That's gonna be a slight problem. As long as, yeah, as long as Michi's driving isn't up to par, that is.
振り落とされないように気をつけて。
Try being the operative word here. Yeah, and try not to get sick in the process.
フラウボーもサンダーエンペラーの助手席に座ってもらって、スーパーガンツク1のシステム更新を頼むね。
なんだと。
Yeah, you have to be there in person.
プログラムに集中してもらわなくちゃいけないでしょ。それにフラウボー原付免許も持ってないじゃん。
座席がゲロまみれになっても知らんぞ。
だから先生の運転はそんなにひどくねえって。
Your driving is that bad, Michi.
はは、こやつめ。
Yeah, I'm with Frau on this one.
僕とドクは2つ目のパイルバンカの調整のためにここに残ります。
うん、後で合流して。なお A 部隊の指揮はうち瀬宮明穂が務めます。
Fitting since you are the Robotics Club president. And nobody says anything whatsoever.
反応ないけど、やっぱりダメかな。
何言ってんの。誰も異論はないってことだよ。
ま、一応部長なんですし、花は持たせてあげますよ。
指揮官は明穂ちゃんしかいないと思う。
新ジャンル空回りっこ指揮官ありだな。デュー。
I was gonna say Akio is everyone's vote of confidence, but then Frau went and ruined it.
よろしく頼むよ、部長。
じゃあエンジン組もう。
Akio love sporty stuff like this. Despite usually being annoyed at her antics, not a single one of us disobeys. This time.
絶対に勝とうね。夢と勇気と友情パワーで。
And everyone is looking normal except of course Raukajiro with the super mega ultra creepy smile on her face. God damn it.
じゃあみんな一緒に中種ロボ部元気一発よいらーいき
よいらーいき
But that was a little embarrassing. But oddly enough, I think it helped us all feel like we could do this, which is what matters at this point. By the time I get back to the old airport, the sky had begun to brighten. We don't have much time. So when we return, adventurers, let the operation commence. As always, until next we meet.